What's up guys, Jake here, and in this video I decided to bring you guys another commentary. It's been a while since I've last uploaded a gaming video, and I figured I would do so because some people do enjoy my gaming content. I've just been really busy though with my new animals, my new additions, and I've been making a lot of videos on them. I still have like 5 or 6 videos that I've made and I haven't uploaded yet. Like the last video I've made since, at least by the time you're seeing this video, was when I took my snake to the vet, but that was like 2 weeks ago when I actually took him. Like I took him back recently just as like a final checkup, but I mean, when I actually went to get him his shots and his meds and stuff, it had been, you know, a week or so since then, and he's perfectly fine. But that just gives you sort of an idea of how backed up I am with videos and trying to get you guys some content out. So I figured I would make a gaming video though. This is some Battlefield Hardline gameplay. Now this is still the beta gameplay. I haven't actually gotten the game, more or less because I spent a lot of money, like I mentioned, on a lot of the animals and additions that I've been getting, and I'm hopefully going to be spending a little bit more to get some sort of hatchling rack. I don't want to make this a reptile related video because not everybody who subscribed to this channel, you know, watches this for reptile stuff, but you know, I've got other things that I need to be buying right now for my animals, so I don't think I'll be getting Hardline. But I thought about it though, just because in terms of entertainment, in terms of games, movies, anything like that, you have to think about it. At least how I like to think about it is the money you'll spend per the time that you'll end up doing whatever with that entertainment. So if it's like a movie, for example, and a movie's not the best example just because a lot of the times going to the movie's more just about hanging out with your friends. It's not necessarily about the actual movie you see. It's just, you know, about hanging out with your friends. You go see an awful movie, but if you're with your friends, it'll still be a good time. But regardless, you'll probably spend like $9 or $10 on a ticket if you see, you know, a movie at like a big, you know, a movie theater chain. And the movie's probably going to be like 2 hours long, so that's roughly $5 an hour for your entertainment. Now, some people that might be a good deal. I don't really think it is, to be perfectly honest. And this is how I have been viewing games a lot lately. Like, for example, Battlefield 4, I really don't think I got what I would consider adequate value out of, or at least the time per money I've spent. Same with Call of Duty Advanced Warfare. Definitely have not gotten my value out of that, I wouldn't say. And because a lot of people are getting so sick of, you know, these more or less just copy-pasted games, like Battlefield's kind of getting this way, as well as Call of Duty has been this way for a while. A lot of people are really just not interested in spending the money now because it's hard to justify spending all that money on a game that you're really not going to get your value out of, where you could be playing more or less the same Call of Duty game that you've already paid for and get, you know, your money's worth out of. So I think that's part of the reason why I haven't been really buying any games lately. The only game I've been putting any money into, and that's the one I do think that I've gotten adequate time per dollar value in, is Hearthstone, and that's actually a free-to-play game, but it's a really fun game that I like to play, and because of that, I'll spend money in it to get more cards, to get better things, and just stuff like that. So that's just one thing I've been thinking about lately, is just the price of entertainment. And I think, like I mentioned, with games being more or less really bland as of now, I know there's some good games coming out, but you know, for the most part, most games coming out in this, at least in the past year, were not very good, and most people would say they're not worth their value because of that, as well as a lot of services like Netflix and Hulu Plus. I recently started looking into them because I really like the Avatar Last Airbender series, and that's on Hulu Plus, so I was considering getting that. You know, if you're only spending $5-10 a month and you get to watch as much, you know, shows, TV shows, movies as you want, I mean, it's really hard to beat a value like that, I think. So that's something else you have to consider as well. I mean, when you can get a lot of your entertainment for so cheap, it doesn't really make sense to go out and, you know, buy that DVD or buy, you know, that video game when you can get, you know, what you're looking for a lot cheaper. And I think because of that, the market for, you know, video games and things like that have just been going down. And obviously games this past year have been kind of shitty, and that's why people aren't buying as many. But I just think it's interesting the way you can break it down, you know, the time, or the time per dollar value you're gonna get. Like, I know in Call of Duty Black Ops, I got that game for Christmas, but it was a $60 game, and I think I have near like 30 days in it or something played, almost probably closer to 40. So if you think about that, that's quite a lot of time per dollar that I've spent. So yeah, so hopefully you guys enjoyed this quick little commentary. I know it wasn't really too relevant, just sort of talking about, the price of entertainment, really. So hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you want to see any more videos, let me know, and I'll see you guys later. Peace. I think I'll tap this turn. Got that knife juggler, which is nice. That'll be good in later turns. I think I'll play this again. That way, no matter what he attacks, if he attacks at all, he'll lose this, which is fine. The things I'm worried about, like I said, though, are the Arcane Explosion and the Arcane Missiles. Those are both really cheap cards that can do a lot of damage. Unstable Portal, like I said again, is very annoying. I mean, just getting, Whirling Zap-O-Matic with Wind Fury is pretty annoying. That's probably going to have to be taken care of this turn because it's, like I said, not a very good, nice card. Not a nice card for us. Here, probably play the Knife Juggler and the Haunted Creeper, I think, is probably not bad, although it's not great either because he'll be able to use the Sorcerer's Apprentice to take out the Knife Juggler. We won't really be able to fully use it, but as you can see, we're doing a lot of good damage here. He really doesn't have much on his board, and a lot of his bigger spells that we typically associate with being extremely annoying, which they are, but a lot of those like Polymorph are really not as effective here. I mean, getting rid of a 2 to 3 mana minion is really not very good for a 4 mana spell, so I'm not too worried about that. Although there's the Polymorph for 3.
Oh my god!
It's kind of annoying. I mean, I guess he could have just taken it out anyway, so it's probably not the worst thing ever, but annoying nonetheless. And here, what's the right play? I think getting rid of the Mana Worm is probably going to be essential this turn, and I have to decide how I want to do it. I think I might just have to Iron Beak. That, or I could play Shattered Sun Cleric, and then I could go that route as well. Or I could play both. I think I'm definitely going to need to tap this turn. Let's see what we get. Acidic Swamp Ooze isn't bad. I think I'll go with the Shattered Sun Cleric, actually. And I'll do that. And we don't actually die from that either, which is kind of nice. And if he takes that out this turn, then I just get the 2 spiders anyway, so not a terribly bad play. You can see how, even though we have all these really cheap things, it can actually be a bit of a difficult decision sometimes when you're deciding what to play to what. And there's that's actually really annoying. That takes out basically everything. Implosion's not bad here. I think I might have to play that. I could do that, and I think I'll Acidic Swamp Ooze. Or, yeah, I'll probably Acidic Swamp Ooze, or I could tap again. I think I'll go with the Implosion. Hopefully we get 3 or 4. Alright, 3 is acceptable. And, like, right here, if I got hit with an Arcane Explosion, that would be extremely bad. So I think I'll throw out the Acidic Swamp Ooze, but I mean that would be bad. So we're hoping that's not the case here. If it is, well, then we're fucked. We'll just have to see how it goes, though. It's definitely an interesting matchup because, I mean, the Mage and the Rush Warlock deck are pretty much polar opposites when you think about it. You have, you're spamming a lot of low-cost minions, and on the other side, you have a more controlled board, trying to use spells to control everything, and that's a secret, which is pretty annoying. Arcane Missiles, like I said, is one of the cards that's extremely annoying here. Although that was actually the best possible scenario we could have gotten with Arcane Explosion or Arcane Missiles, excuse me. I get them confused a lot, but yeah, that was really lucky. That was definitely the ideal situation, and we'll have to see what's the best option here to take. There's several things this could be, and the one thing I don't like about the secrets, other than you can't really get rid of them, is that they're all the same cost for each character, so you don't really know what they could be. So I think first of all we're gonna do this. Alright, so it's a that's fine, vaporize. Although, if you do know what the secrets are like that, you can definitely test for them. Another one is another one of the Mage secrets just summons a copy of whatever you have. So if I would have thrown down any of these, he would have had those as well, so that could have been annoying. And here I think we throw out Wolf Rider. Probably Harvest Golem. We trade these two off. Get rid of that. And hit him in the face for 6. Seems pretty good. But I do like playing this deck, though. Especially because, a lot of the times when I'm trying to, win some games and, get some coins, a lot of the times I'm playing, these decks that I'm more comfortable with playing, like the Mage and the Priest, but they take just substantially longer to play. So it's not my favorite when each match is like 20 minutes long. These matches are definitely a lot shorter. And I think we tap here. I want to keep myself out of fireball range, though. If he draws 2 fireballs here, I'd be 1 shy of losing, so definitely want to keep that in mind. Now I have a decision. Do I want to silence that or just rush into it? I think the best decision would be if we silence it, we can do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and be 3 shy of winning. So I think, unless the last card he has is a Flame Strike, it's probably our best bet. But I don't want to put all my eggs in one basket as well. I think I'm going to silence it, though. I feel like this is just too tempting not to do all this damage. I think that's, so we'll do, I could do 1, 2, 3, 4. I think I'm going to do like this. And I'll attack directly like that. I think that, yeah, that's what I'll do. Just in case he does play the Flame Strike, I'll have something to potentially respond with the Wolf Rider to do some damage as well. So hopefully that's not what we see. Alright, Senjin Shieldmaster's not the worst thing ever. In fact, I think actually that's for if we get... Knife Juggler's not bad. Do I tap here? I think I tap. If it would have been a fireball, he would have played it already. Alright, that's not what I was looking for. I was looking for an implosion, but that's not bad either. So let's go Knife Juggler. Void Walker's nice because we get the taunt at least. And see where that goes. That's fine. Actually, another one hitting this one would be ideal. Let's see where that goes. Alright, that's not the worst thing ever either. The trade-off's kind of annoying. I think it's... Can I win here, actually? I don't think I can. No, I can't. I'd have to trade off... I'll trade off this. Actually, no. I'll trade off this because it's only 1 HP, just in case he gets an Arcane Explosion. And then probably this to get the Death Rattle. And then here... Actually, that would have been much better to hit there. If we would have hit there, if the Knife Juggler's knife would have hit to the face, we would have won. But I think we're pretty much good here. Unless, like I said, one of those is a Flame Strike, which it isn't.
My shield for Argus.
Although, now he's got some more taunt. And Defender of Argus is a good card. I don't play it in this deck, although I wish I did, because that would be pretty nice. And here, what is the right... I think do I still win? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9... Yeah, we definitely still win here. Let's go. What's the most efficient way of doing this? I'm not good at math. There's really no good way of doing it.
Push forward.
We can do that, do that, do that, and then we win. Yeah, sometimes I'm a little bit conservative at the end, but yeah, there we go. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys like seeing these more, Rush or Zoo type decks, these faster paced games, let me know in the comment section down below, and I'll see you guys later. Peace.